Through the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Along with Kenny Steve Smith and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We're excited to have with us two-time NBA scoring champion, Shaquille O'Neal.
Hey, Kevin.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Hey, Greg, what's going on? Greg, you got some of that when I was scoring champ, huh?
Oh, man.
Got some of those battles.
I always tell a story. We're playing Lakers in the conference finals. I was with the Blazers, and Shaq had the ball. You know, like big fellas down there, so you got to go down and try to swipe the ball from him. So I go down, and I swipe as hard as I can, right, to try to knock the ball. He doesn't even feel it. I pop my shoulder out of place.
Oh, no
True
kidding.
story. And so I didn't want anybody to know I was hurt. So I just, like, signaled to the coach, hey, you know, I'm going to come out for a minute. I got to go to the bathroom. I ran in the hall.
Popping your shoulder
Man, I ran in
back
the
there.
hall. I was crying like a baby. True story, man. Big fella, he's strong.
DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Donovan Mitchell grew up around pro athletes. His father worked in Major League Baseball, and Donovan said, I saw guys making millions, staying humble and grounded. I also saw the other side, so I try to treat people right. I grew up that way, and the NBA doesn't change it. Kevin, he's showing as much as he's talking about it.
What a great guy. DA, thank you for that. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Robert Covington.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Porzingis is out there with Hayward. Then it's Conley. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, down low. And for the Lakers, Clint Capela is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Lowry. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 guard. Valanciunas against Capela. Mitchell outside. And the rejection by Valanciunas. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Now Lowry. Shaq, you stay very involved with the game, hang out with a lot of the players, talk with coaches, you go to many games. Name some personalities that you enjoy the most, guys you like hanging around with.
Well, I hang around with everybody, but there's a few guys that shaped my mentality. The gentleman next to you, he doesn't know this, but I knew that when he was in college, he already had his T-shirt business, a real estate license. So I really learned the business from him. And it was D. Scott. D. Scott taught me to, just have fun and be silly. Alonzo taught me to be serious and be more focused. Hanging out with LeBron and Kobe. I'm just happy to have the ability to just be blessed to just meet so many people.
That's a varied list.
That is.
That's a nice compliment to you.
It's an honor to be on that list.
Yes, I'm right. That was the first name on the list.
You didn't know I knew about the real
No,
estate,
I
did you?
didn't.
Yeah, I bought a house and
That's
you
the
overcharged me for the interest, but that's okay.
Now Doncic following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Count that bucket.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Lowry against Conley. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Lowry finds Mitchell. Now Gordon. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Good job by Mitchell, trusting his teammates, and in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
Hayward can hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Porzingis with the block. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Mitchell.
creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Jack, we know you were born in New Jersey, but moved around a lot growing up. What effect did that have, seeing so much of the world at such a young age?
I think seeing the world gives you perspective. I think it's, gets you to the point where you could experience different points of view. I've always said that I had the Karate Kid sort of life I can relate to all people.
I like that. That's a good comparison.
High character kid, well spoken. In fact, Mitchell's pre-draft interviews helped him rocket up the board.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over
Covington with the bucket.
and he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Mitchell against Doncic. Lakers leading by 4. Mitchell right side. The shot from the low post is good. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post here so far.
Now here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Capela, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Capela kicks to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Lob pass to Capela. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Just a nose for the ball. Capela skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds. And Luka Doncic, coming over from the Euro League, made a huge splash in that rookie campaign, and man, he's only getting better. Diesel, did you expect him to be an instant star in this league?
Yes, because if you know anything about European basketball, they're much more fundamentally sound than we are. He was playing professional at the age of 15. He won EuroLeague MVP as a teenager. That's telling you something. I think a lot of people slept on him, but not anymore.
No way. Mavericks trailed by 3. And the pass to Porzingis. Back to Hayward. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And Gordon Hayward has filled out that frame and a powerful finish through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Capela. P.J. Tucker comes in for Robert Covington. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Gordon. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Rondo is so tricky, consistently looking to take advantage of the defense being too physical with him.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. He's checked in for Hayward. And Satoransky subbed in for Doncic. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Porzingis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. You've always been a student of the game, Shaq, and when it comes to evaluating young talent and the future of the league, what boxes do you like to check when you're taking a look at these young players?
Well, thanks for trying to tell the world I'm smart. I'm not really that smart. It's just, Kevin, it's just not that hard to see. You know, the greats make themselves known very, very quickly who they are. Luka Doncic, does that name ring a bell?
Yes.
Ding, ding.
How many guys are known as Aristotle? I know 2. You and Aristotle.
That's it.
Marjanovic, no good. The Lakers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And he comes up with the deuce. Mitchell's got 9.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Count it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really, the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. It's not the team I expected to see that night.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 9. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well beyond the production, Mitchell gives this team energy, spirit. They ride off his adrenaline.
Here's Satoransky, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Los Angeles leading by 4, and the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff.
Dallas making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. Take a look at the Lakers. They're locked in again at that third spot. Not a bad place to be.
And I think for the Mavericks, they're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going.
Stolen by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
Mavericks trailed by 9. Pass to Clarkson. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
You have to be ready to receive when Satoransky has the ball. Shows excellent vision.
LA's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 16. Bogdanovich wide open. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Chalk up 2 there. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Clarkson finds Marjanovic, and it's good, 2 points. Marjanovic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
To the paint, here's Tucker. Lopez with the block.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
And so Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And from moments ago, we got this from Donovan Mitchell on how his team...
That's been our whole story all year is the underdog, you know, and a lot of guys on this team have been that way throughout their lives and their careers. There's so many guys on the team that have been doubted.
Using that doubt as motivation.
Whatever helps you play with urgency. If it's feeling like you're second best, use that to your advantage.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Robin Lopez. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Doncic. And it's Marjanovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capela is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capela. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Here's Rondo. And that one is off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be picked, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Jack, every all-time great grows up admiring, emulating those who came before him. Talk about some of those kind of players, your idols, some of the players who made an impact on you.
The first day my father gave me a basketball, he said, son, I know you're going to be big. I want you to memorize 3 names. And he quizzed me on these names. Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Had no idea who Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain was. Knew who Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was. Then he said, you get good grades, son. I'll take you to watch the one and only Dr. J. So he was my hero. So thank you, Dad.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Clint Capela, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Robert Covington comes in for P.J. Tucker. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Rajon Rondo. Prince finds Lopez. No good that time. Good D by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic outside. Feeds it to Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Robert Covington picks one up.
Robin Lopez, a big body, eats up space inside and draws the contact.
Jack, you always play with a lot of passion. Is it possible to play with so much fire that gets the best out of you? And if so, who in the league sometimes crosses that line and has too much of whatever that is inside that drives your pass?
You know, Greg, when we were playing, there's only one guy, Kevin Garnett. Now in this era, you got to go with Russell Westbrook, Draymond Green, and Kyrie Irving.
Doncic against Lowry. Prince, the pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
Lakers leading by 6. Lowry looking around. Balls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And there is that patience of Lowry with the pick and roll. Took what the defense gave him.
Doncic with it. Lowry picks him up. And that one's good by Lopez.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Deflects the pass. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. And you think back, some of the best centers ever to patrol the paint wore a Lakers jersey. And go right on down the line, Shaq. What did it mean to carry on that big man tradition with that franchise?
Well, I knew no matter what I did at the Laker franchise, I was going to be number 4. George Mikan, rest in peace. Wilt Chamberlain, rest in peace. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I just wanted to be in those categories, and I think I am number 4.
Well, you're humble, but, I mean, there's very little separation with those 4 players.
Listen,
putting
at the end
Shaq
of the
in
day,
that group, right?
Shaq's an all-time great,
Absolutely.
and he knows it. But in all fairness, as are those guys. And I always tell people it's not fair to try to compare eras. You can only dominate what's in front of you, and all 4 of those guys have dominated.
I like that. I'm going to have to...
You can use that.
No, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to take it.
No, that's already patented.
No. Well, I own the patent company.
Yeah, the versatility and competitive fire of Doncic is impressive. You can just tell this kid loves to play the game. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. Bogdanovich, no luck. Mavericks trailed by 7. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Hey, just the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Timeout called the Lakers.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Hayward comes in for Taurean Prince, and Satoransky subbed in for Doncic. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Shaq, you know the importance of great footwork, and I know that you have found some other guys that are standouts in that category right now in the league.
Well, Kyrie Irving, he has great ball handling. You know, that definitely requires great feet work.
Yes.
DeMar DeRozan, James Harden with that Euro step and that step back. You got to have excellent feet work to pull those moves off.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight, and the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And both free throws good for Covington. And it's Conley with the ball for the Mavericks, trailing by 10. Down low, Valanciunas, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And the foul called on Los Angeles. The Mavericks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Gordon with it. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Inside, here's Baines. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Mavericks trailed by 8. Here is Hayward. He has 6. Second shot opportunity. The Lakers with the rebound. Capela's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lets a floater go. He can't hit that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. To the paint. Stolen away. Lowry against Conley. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Conley, the pass to Porzingis, and Capela sends it back. Down low. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist from Covington. Gordon's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. Always adding some levity to the mix. Shaquille O'Neal, thank you for stopping by. That headset is available for you whenever you want.
Kevin, I just want to say thank you very much. It's been great. Greg, you know I love you.
I love you too.
I'm
the big Aristotle.
I'm at a loss for words. I hate that.
No, that's okay, Shaq.
No, I just hate that.
Right.
I hate that I have to leave right now.
Give me a tissue. Give me a tissue. It's okay, big fella. It's
I don't want
okay.
to go back upstairs with
It's fine.
Ernie and Kenny.
Oh,
Not yet.
well, yeah,
I want to stay here with you guys.
Give me a tissue.
Thanks.
And Steve, there are people who have to focus on one thing to get it right. Yet Shaq can execute so many things at a high level at the same time.
You're so right, Kevin. We know he's one of the best to ever put on a uniform. A lot of people always talk about his offense, but he made second team all defense 3 times. He can do it all on the court and now in the broadcasting booth.
6 on the shot clock. Poked away. Mavericks trailed by 10. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. Here's Hayward. Here's Valanciunas. Pass to Satoransky. Hayward outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1 second left. That's tipped, and they're able to recover. That'll do it for the first half. Lakers ahead. They're up by 10. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on. And making the long walk back from the courtside broadcasting booth, the esteemed. And that's going to do it.
And we We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. So the Lakers 5 right now. Robert Covington out there with Clint Capela. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Gordon. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
Here's Lowry. Sweet little floater. Lowry's got 11. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Outside Lowry. Shoots over Doncic. Lowry can't get that one to fall. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 8-point game. That one goes. Count it. 16 points for him.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
3-pointer, Lowry. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And Doncic gets it to go. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Lowry. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And really, Lowry has made his career off delivering through contact. Really one of the strongest point guards in this league.
Here's Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He shot 3 of 5 from the line. That free throw good from Doncic. And Los Angeles with some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Bogdanovich in for Eric Gordon. Los Angeles leading by 4. Lowry dishes to Mitchell. And they call the fouls at the line for one more coming up.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic is checked in. Lopez comes in for Porzingis. Prince is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Jetty Osman in for Satoransky. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Mavericks, number 1. The Lakers in 5th.
Yeah, I mean, the fast break is really the focus for both of these clubs. I mean, we've seen them take it up a notch here of late and really playing with a fast tempo. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Lakers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Capela, the pass to Mitchell. A second chance effort. And Capela with the layup. Capela's got 6.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
The pass to Osman. On the way. Covered by Mitchell. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Shot clock at 6. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Bucket is good. 6 points for him.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
And the Lakers call time here. Checked in Kyle Lowry. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at Mitchell. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Rondo drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Rondo's got 8.
Gotta respect the attacking mindset of Rondo. Always looking to go right to the cup.
Doncic, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Rajon Rondo. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Prince, that's for 2. Gets to the corner and buries it.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch and shoot game is still his specialty.
Rondo kicks to Bogdanovic. Pass to Capela. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Rondo. And it's out of bounds. That was touched by Doncic. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Shot clock at 2. Here's Rondo. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
When big Robin Lopez gets going to the rim like that, no amount of contact is slowing him down.
Pass to Baines. Mitchell outside. Capela inside. Lopez is there. Here's Bogdanovic. But they'll get another chance. Passes it to Mitchell. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to...
Dallas calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against Chicago, There aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Gordon's checked in for Mitchell. That one good for 2.
Really admire the fact that Rondo is not afraid to go down there in the paint from time to time.
Clarkson finds Lopez. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Rondo against Clarkson. Rondo looking around. He doesn't hit that one. Mavericks trail by 4. And the Mavericks call time here. And the Lakers making a change here. Covington's checked in. Well, we've got a second, so we'll bring up a list of shooting guards that have been red hot at the free throw line over the past month. 5th, Jordan Clarkson.
And this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's going to be a three-point play the hard way.
Give them all credit for the work they put in to become such great free throw shooters. Trust me, it takes a lot of work to shoot those kinds of percentages.
Here's Marjanovic, gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Rajon Rondo.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Free throw drops for Marjanovic. .32 seconds left to play here in the third. And here is Bane. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Gordon. The rebound by Marjanovic. The Mavericks trailing. It's Prince on the wing, defended by Covington. Now, here's Clarkson. To the paint, it's tipped. Marjanovic, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against the Lakers. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Mavericks lead by 1. And we're coming right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
One thing to find the guy, it's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here, Taurean Prince is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Marjanovic in at center. Lopez dishes to Clarkson. Back to Lopez. And good that time. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
I'll tell you what, you appreciate Robin Lopez's energy and his toughness.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Mitchell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Baines. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Outside Gordon. On the clock. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Hayward goes in, inside. Porzingis can't hit. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. The pass to Mitchell. Outside Lowry from deep. And again, the Lakers no good. The Mavericks leading. Hayward, left side. Pass to Osman. And here's Porzingis. And that one drops for him.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. Nails the jump shot. Mitchell's got 25 points.
Donovan Mitchell, he covers every base, even showing the touch from mid-range.
Hayward passes to Porzingis. Out to Hayward. Lets the three fly. A rebound by the Lakers. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Clarkson against Lowry. Clarkson passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Lakers trail by 3. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gordon. Outside, Covington. Pocket 6. Outside for Lowry. And Hayward with the block. The Mavericks call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Clint Capela, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Dallas also making some changes. Satoransky comes in for Jetty Osman. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Lowry against Doncic. Lowry kicks to Gordon. Passes it to Capela. And the rejection by Valanciunas. For 3, Gordon goes up again. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Capela.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Porzingis finds Doncic. Back to Porzingis. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Back to Lowry. Fires the 3. A shot off that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Hayward passes to Porzingis. Up and no good. Brings his field goal percentage down to 70% in 10 shots. Down low. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket for Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell is playing at all 3 levels. He's playing at his level tonight offensively.
Dallas calls timeout. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Covington shot is off. Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic passes to Valanciunas.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Doncic against Lowry. Now, here's Capela. Not a lot of room. Mitchell finds Covington. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 5. The pass to Lowry. No good on the triple.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Mavericks leading by 5. And they double up Doncic. Hayward outside, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And for the Lakers, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's Mitchell. And again, no good by the Lakers. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And Doncic, here we go. Gordon with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Mitchell's shot is good.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of his game.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. 124 left here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis kicks to Valanciunas. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The drive by Doncic. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Lakers trail by 5. Mitchell looking it over.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
The drive by Doncic. It counts.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Los Angeles calls timeout, trailing by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic is checked in. Lopez comes in for Porzingis. Kyle Korver is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Jetty Osman in for Taurean Prince. Here's Mitchell. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Coach doing a great job of putting Mitchell in pick and roll situations. For a young player, he makes good decisions.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Korver, no luck. Got a piece of it. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Lowry. Yes! Oh, that enormous three-pointer.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Now, Doncic. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Missed.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a point there to help get his team the lead.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 1. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
To take the lead. Can't cash in. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, what turned this game around tonight?
Came out with energy in the second half. I mean, after we had a little bit of a lull there, called a timeout and we regrouped and got it together. I thought we played well, shared the basketball. We regrouped.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a different team the second half. Thanks, Gordon. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.